UFC 318 just went down last night, and guys, okay, I'll admit I was wrong, okay? I'm gonna be real, okay? I was a little shocked on what happened, okay? In this video, I'm gonna be breaking down the fight between Dustin Poirier and Max Holloway, the main event last night. Dustin Poirier's retirement fight, okay? I was wrong, okay? I predicted Dustin Poirier was gonna win. I thought he was gonna outbox Holloway. I thought that a lot of things were gonna happen that didn't, okay? I'm honestly very disappointed in what happened. I wish Poirier could have went out with a W. I have so much respect for both of these guys. Holloway showed so much respect at the end of that fight, and they're both absolute animals, okay? Both tough guys. But I wish Poirier would have won, to be honest. I thought he was going to go out there, outbox him. I thought he could, if he wanted to, I thought he could have taken him down. He could have, done all that stuff and came out with the W, okay? But Holloway was looking sharp, freaking sharp last night. He even looked better than he did. Actually, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say he looked better than he did against Justin Gaethje. There's one thing that didn't look as good as against Justin Gaethje, but I'm going to tell you guys that later in the video, okay? Starting off with Max Holloway's strengths during the fight. Straight up, he outboxed Poirier. Straight up. He outboxed him. Was walking forward, throwing so many combos. That's another thing. Elite combos last night. He showed who the better boxer is and always was. He showed that last night. His boxing was another level last night. He threw combos from every angle and was clipping Dustin Poirier literally every time he threw something. It was stunning Dustin Poirier. He was like in shock. He was throwing those combos so fast and they hurt, you could tell. They really hurt him. The biggest thing is he dropped him twice in the first round. I was shitting my pants when I saw this crap, bro. I'm gonna be straight up. I was freaking screaming at the TV. I did not want him to finish Poirier and that be his retirement fight, okay? I wanted it to be a 5-round war. I didn't want to see either of those guys get knocked out, especially Holloway because he just got knocked out recently. But he dropped him. He dropped him. And I was in shock from this, okay? He dropped him, and I was like, what the frick is going on, bro? I was like, come on. He dropped him, and then he got on him, started punching him. One point, when he punched him, I was like, oh, shit, that's it. Because he clipped him real good. And then Poirier got back up. I was like, no, bro, stay on the ground. Dropped him again. Whatever. He's an animal, Poirier is, and he pushed through that shit. He got through it. I mean, still lost, but he still got through it. Showed that he can get through adversity. Max Holloway was pressuring the whole time, okay? He was pressuring the whole entire fight. That's what he's known for. And against Ilia Topuria, that's why he got a little messed up, guys, okay? That's why he got a little messed up in that fight. Because he was not pressuring as much as he usually does, and that's why he got a little screwed up, and that's why he got KO'd, okay? Many other reasons why he got KO'd, but that's a big reason. Because he wasn't really on his game. It was more of Ilia's game, okay? Pressuring the whole time, walking forward, throwing those elite combos, hitting him from every angle, straight up out boxing him and out striking him the whole fight, okay? I didn't really see too many kicks from each of them. I mean, no, Holloway kept doing that spinning back kick, and it landed at the way end, like 5th round, I think it was. He landed on the neck. But before that, he didn't really hit it. He wasn't falling for it. It didn't hit like it did against Justin Gaethje, okay? But he showed so much heart. They both showed so much freaking heart. They both wanted it. Holloway looked like he wanted it a little more. And I'll admit, I don't think it helped that Dustin Poirier went into that fight knowing that will be his last fight and he needs to win to have that perfect story. I don't think that helped at all. And like the lead up to it, the emotional stuff about his career, I think he should have went in that fight not announcing that this was his last fight. He should have fought and then announced it. It would have been more surprising too. But I like the memorial for him and everything, but I think it messed up his mindset a little during the fight. Now, the weaknesses of Max Holloway. His chin. His steel chin is gone, guys. That's the one thing. That's the difference between his fight with Gaethje and Poirier last night. Gaethje's fight, his chin, he took everything. Last night, bro, Poirier, when he hit him good, his eyes went back in his head. His chin sucks now. I'm going to be real. It's not good at all. That's why I don't want to see him against certain people, and I'll explain that later in the video. But his chin's gone. It's not as good as it used to be. It will never be because he got chin checked by Ilia Topuria last fight. It's gone, okay? It's unfortunate because he's getting older too. That just happens, you know? He got dropped once, okay? Second round. I personally think he got saved by the bell. He did. He would have finished Max Holloway if he had like 10 more seconds, 15 more seconds left on the clock. He dropped him. He jumped the gilly. If he didn't jump the gilly, I think he would have finished him even faster because he could have just kept punching him. But hey, you got to go for it. I thought he got that gilly in. That would have been the most insane ending ever. I'd have been so happy. Holloway rolled his back, got out of it. Shit happens. He couldn't hook it up. But then he started beating on him more. And then he got saved by the bell. And you could tell when he was walking in his corner, he was like shaking a little bit. And then at the beginning of the third round, you could tell he went back out there and he was like, oh shit. I'm like, he wasn't in it yet. And then he finally got back into it because Poirier didn't pressure a lot this fight. Another big thing is whenever Poirier pressured Holloway, he panicked so much. Okay? What I mean by that is Holloway's not good when he gets pressured. He's a good pressure fighter, but obviously pressure fighters aren't used to getting pressured themselves. So that's why Ilia pressured Holloway. When Dustin pressured him a little bit last night, you could tell he didn't like that. And he didn't do good with that. And that's why Poirier needed to keep doing that. But I'm going to explain what his strengths and weaknesses are right now. So, Dustin Poirier's strengths. Like I said, almost finished Holloway. Dropped him once. Hard punches. What I mean by this is he didn't throw a ton. I was kind of pissed at this. He didn't throw a lot at all. But you could tell that when Dustin Poirier pressured him through that jab cross or even a hook, it landed and it hurt Holloway. A couple times in the fight, a few times actually, he hit him and hurt Holloway. And if he would have kept going at him, he would have finished him. I know he would have. I wish he would have kept going, but he looked very, 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 very hesitant, and that's one of his weaknesses for this fight. He should have kept walking forward, kept throwing those punches. He would have dropped Holloway and he would have finished him. And he would have won. I know he would have. You can tell. If you didn't really watch the fight that thoroughly, go back, watch it. Holloway got stunned every single time Dustin hit him with a good punch. It would have been over. And Dustin's durability is a big strength of his too. He got knocked down twice in the first round. And the whole fight, he was fine after that. Shows how durable he is and how much he wanted it. And he was fine. And shows how tough he really is. His pain tolerance is really high. Most fighters are. Now, his weaknesses. Obviously, got dropped twice. That's a weakness. That screwed him up throughout the whole fight. I mean, I think getting dropped in the first round twice messed him up a lot in the whole fight. Very, 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 very hesitant. Could have won if he would have thrown and pressured more, like I said. If he would have pressured more, Max didn't like that. He didn't like that. If he would have pressured more, thrown more punches, he would have KO'd Holloway or TKO'd him. I'm so strong on this, guys. He would have, and you don't believe me, go rewatch that fight again. Watch every time Poirier landed a punch, how Holloway reacted. It was not a good reaction, and he would have dropped him, okay? Overall, he didn't do enough. That's what it is. Holloway was better last night, faster, stronger. He put everything together more. He was more mentally there, you could tell. It was just a better night for Holloway, and Holloway's a tough guy. I give props to both of these fighters. I really hope Dustin Poirier has a great retirement, and I hope Holloway goes on to win more fights, okay? But, like I said, great respect between the two at the end of the fight. It was great, okay? But, now I'm going to be going on to a new topic real quick. Everyone keeps saying, okay, Holloway beat Poirier. He needs a rematch with Ilia. Okay? He called out Ilia last night. He has a problem with him. Guys, this is pure stupidity. For any of you that think Holloway is going to beat Ilia just because he beat Dustin Poirier, you need to reevaluate your decision. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. You need to reevaluate your decision. That's very... I don't want to be mean about it. But that's very... I'll just say, I don't agree with it, okay? That's what I'm going to say. I don't agree with it. It's not going to happen. Holloway is not beating Ilia. I have a ton of reasons why. Let me explain. First of all, Ilia Topuria and Max Holloway at lightweight. Ilia absolutely mauls Max Holloway 10 times out of 10. There's no 1% chance. It's 10 times out of 10, 100%. Ilia Topuria KOs Max Holloway, okay? Lightweight Max doesn't change a thing for Ilia Topuria. You think just because he's bigger, he's going to beat Ilia? Ilia's bigger. Ilia's faster and hits 10 times harder at lightweight and is way stronger. Better grappler, better striking, better everything. Okay? And he knows he's going to win that mentality, like I said before a couple videos ago. Topuria KO'd Holloway at featherweight. What the frick do you guys think's going to happen at lightweight? Let me explain something. Okay? Max Holloway's chin is awful. Okay? You saw last night how Max Holloway got stunned by Dustin Poirier. Who hits harder? Comment below who hits harder. Dustin Poirier or Ilia Topuria? That should be your answer right there. If any of Ilia Topuria's punches landed on Max last night, Max would have been sleeping once again, okay? It's sad, and I hate the Holloway steel chin narrative. It's gone. Okay, it's gone. That's not a thing anymore. His chin's normal. Honestly, it's normal. It's honestly below average. You can see last night. Okay? Ilia's punches with Max's chin right now, good night. With Max's steel chin, it was still good night. Okay? Topuria can bring the fight wherever he wants. He can bring the fight wherever he wants. Feet or ground. He'll beat him wherever. Okay? So I'm not going to make this convo long. But this is what I'm going to say. Max Holloway, featherweight. Okay? He's smaller. He's a little faster. Okay? When he fought Ilia Topuria, he had a steel chin. Was coming off of a KO knockout against Justin Gaethje. He's very fast. As everyone knows, he hits hard. He knocked Justin Gaethje out. He hits like a freaking truck. And we've seen that recently. Okay? Ilia Topuria coming into that fight. Everyone was like, Max is going to whoop him. Both at featherweight, by the way. Ilia knocks him out cold. Ilia knocks a steel chin Max Holloway coming off of a KO win out cold. Okay? Now think of it this way. Both at lightweight, Ilia Topuria is a lot bigger, hits 10 times harder, a lot faster, stronger physically, coming off of a KO, three straight KO, okay? And is against a Max Holloway that doesn't have his chin anymore. What the fuck's gonna happen, guys? So before everyone gets too excited about this close fight at lightweight, remember it will end the exact same way of Ilia Topuria knocking Max Holloway the fuck out, okay? Guys, remember that, okay? Remember that. But that is it for this video, guys. That is it. That's all I'm talking about for this video. Breaking down the fight, telling why I don't want Max to fight Ilia. It's for Max's good. I love Max. I cannot see this guy get knocked out again. It'll happen, okay? Don't fuck with Ilia, bro. Being for real. But thank you guys for watching this video. Please go like, comment, share, and subscribe. Give me you guys comments, video ideas you want me to do. I got you guys, like I always say. Let's keep going up, guys. Give me to 100 subscribers. Subscribers going up every day. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you guys so much. Have a blessed day, guys, and thank you guys for watching.